Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. So, I want to talk about Bitcoin MYK today, the Bitcoin MYK project. What is it? So, if you're familiar with cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which is basically this decentralized digital money that is totally decentralized. No one can control it or shut it off or print more of it. It's kind of reminiscent of gold. It has very gold-like qualities, and people are using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin more and more every day now, and finding uses for them. So we came up with this idea that what if we did something with a Bitcoin-like product that we call Bitcoin MYK that shares the Bitcoin ledger. And what that basically means is all the Bitcoin that's held now in the market, that's held in wallets, that is recorded on the ledger. Um, our project matches those Bitcoins, and those Bitcoin holders will own these Bitcoin MYK tokens. Now, why we want to do something like that? Well, it's actually quite simple. As great of a project as Bitcoin has become over the last decade, there are some issues in Bitcoin that kind of hold it back. For instance, Bitcoin functions better, I think, as a store of value, but it doesn't really function that well as a money. Um, because our Bitcoin project is integrated into the Steam blockchain, it allows us to do transactions at high speeds and allows essentially the transactions to be free. Um, and so we think that's very important to Bitcoin, but it's very important to note that Bitcoin MYK, it only shares the name with Bitcoin and it inherits the ledger of Bitcoin, and that is its only relationship to Bitcoin. It is not a Bitcoin fork in the way of it is a hard fork or something to that degree. It is a more of a fork in association with an airdrop system, but again, it only relates to the ledger and what the Bitcoin holders have in relation to their Bitcoin MYK, or it determines how many Bitcoin MYK tokens they will receive. Um, so with a project this ambitious, doing this and then the unclaimed tokens then going out as basically a form of universal basic income, because there are several options we could do with the tokens. After that, we could burn them, we could put them in some type of cold storage. But we decided that what would be more the ultimate mass adoption vehicle is by using a airdrop system to distribute the tokens to everybody, right, through a form of universal basic income. All the tokens that aren't claimed, we kind of see this as one of the ultimate marketing campaigns. And because of it, it has been some concerns about if you're essentially giving away all these tokens, what happens to the value of it, right? Does it, what are people going to do? They might get the tokens and dump them. They might not hold them or something like that. And we're looking at Bitcoin MYK as a money. So our concern isn't for people to hold them and not spend them. It's kind of the point, and the idea is for it to kind of be a money, and money need to be transacted and spent, right? So that's not our chief concern, but our concern is having value for when these tokens go out, that the people who need to use them, they have value to use them. And because of that, we need value for the network. So came up with several ideas. One of the favorite was using the Cryptotab browser, right? So how does that work? So a lot of people who want to support the project, there are several ways you can do it. But the core idea of our project is not really about purchasing our tokens. It's more about participating in the network. We call it the proof of participation model. And it's more about participating in the network and earning our tokens, right? So another way you can do it that we found a very effective way that helps the network, that as well helps the token holder, right? You as the holder and sharer in the value of our network, is when you register, when you sign up, if you register with our Cryptotab browser link, what happens is this is a browser that actually mines Bitcoin, and it's been around a while now. And I've grown to like the project. It works. We've made some Bitcoin with this project, and so the cool thing about it is, as you basically mine with your browser, there doesn't seem to be any really systemic, issues with it as far as the hardware, the damage done to your computer. As far as I can tell, there has been no damage. There's actually you can actually turn down how much of your resources are used in your browser to mine. But this seems very lightweight. It doesn't seem to cause any complications as far as I could tell at all. And we've been able to earn some Bitcoin with it. Now the cool thing about it is, whilst you're earning Bitcoin, you're actually going to earn Bitcoin MYK with us, and that's going to help to provide a valuable network and be able to provide value to many of the site users on the Universal Basic Income, the Bitcoin network that will now integrate with us. They'll be able to move that Bitcoin value at very high transactional speed and free transactions. We think it's a great idea to the project, and we think this is an interesting way to fund it. And this allows people who are collecting universal basic income to actually be able to use this and then add value to the network. So it's kind of a win-win situation. But let's get over to the Cryptotab browser site, and let's take a look at it and get an idea how it works. Okay, so it says here, the world's first mining browser, fast, secure, profitable. All right, Cryptotab, the world's first browser with mining feature. More than 9 million users across the globe already earn with Cryptotab browser. And you can see here where you can get the browser. And it's very interesting because with this Cryptotab browser, as it says here, we've created a fast and lightweight web browser with built-in mining functionality. The familiar user experience of Chrome is combined with extremely high mining speed. And like I said, I've used this browser. I've earned Bitcoin with it. And no problems to my computer. Absolutely none. And again, if you are having some problems, there's actually, you can turn down the mining. To the You can basically turn it down to your value, the resources that it's using, so that you're not having any problems in that way. It's not slowing down your computer or something like that. But as far as I can tell, it has been very easy to use and very cool. Very easy way. Probably one of the easiest ways I know online to earn Bitcoin. All right. Now, what's very cool about this is they have a referral program, and this is where you guys kind of come in, and this is what really helps our network value to grow. And everybody gets a link. But what's quite interesting about it is when you get your link, look how many levels it goes down. It actually goes down 10 levels, right? And you're earning percentages of every level that you're at. So by the time you get to level 3 and 4, or rather at the first level, you earn 15% of whatever your referrals mine. Then it goes to 10%, 5%, 3%, 2%, 1%, a half a percent, quarter of a percent, 12th of a percent, and 6. But that's by the time you get to 11 users, and you're earning. I did this little calculation thing, and it was crazy. I think if you just refer 10 people, you refer something like 10 people, and if every 10 people you refer, they refer 10 people, something like that, you end up with something like 10 Bitcoin. So you can, depending on how things go with you in this project, or this platform, you can make quite a bit of Bitcoin. Of course, if you can reach a lot of people, get a lot of referrals. But if you can't, then this is going to be something just that allows you to earn some Bitcoin. And what's cool about that, if Bitcoin ever hits a couple of $100,000, like some projections have made, if it hits $1 million, you've earned that Bitcoin free, and now you got access to that Bitcoin, right, as well as the Bitcoin MYK token. So this is just a way that's going to give people who want to get into cryptocurrency, but you find that you just don't have the dollars to invest in it, but you would like to participate. Maybe you'd like to participate without taking any direct risk, but you'd like to earn some Bitcoin. this is going to get you there and help you do that. Or if you're a veteran investor, it's a lot of fun to use the Cryptotab browser. And it's fun to get involved with our project, which you'll be able to do absolutely free through joining us using the Cryptotab browser, giving real value to the token that trades over on the Steam Engine Marketplace. And, I think that's going to be great for you guys. So anyway, would love to have y'all sign and join up. We're going to leave a link in the description. That's all I want to say in this video. If you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care.